In today's video, I'm going to give you a guide for identifying the best low-cost franchises for 2023. So first off, look at industries that are in demand where the growth is rising, because you're going to have the business hopefully for 5-10 years, maybe more. So it needs to be in an industry that's growing and that has a pretty good profit margin that's not shrinking. So think services, home services, business services, healthcare. Those are all businesses that are going up. And depending on the category, the sub-industry you're investing in, the profit margin's been pretty good despite everything going on with inflation and the labor market. Some red flags to look at. So if you're looking at a low-cost franchise, say you have 10K cash, 20K cash, you might get an SBA loan to invest a maximum of 50K, max 100K. You've got to preserve that capital. You're going to need some additional working capital beyond the franchise fee and the marketing expenses, the training, et cetera, to get the business going. So some red flags: any franchise fee over $50,000, if it's a low cost franchise, that's going to be really eating at your working capital and the other expenses to get the business going. So unless the franchisor has a really compelling reason why they're charging over $50,000, I would say that's a red flag for those that are looking to invest in a franchise in 2023. The median franchise fee is $35,000. So use that as your base. And the franchise fees for some really big restaurants that are $2 million of initial capital to get going, the franchise fee might just be $30,000. Cold Stone Creamery could cost you $500,000 to open, and the franchise fee is less than $27,000, $12,000 to $27,000. So low cost franchises, you've got to watch that franchise fee as well as the royalty. Anything above 10% is going to be a red flag. There's a lot of franchises that we've been investigating, like Kuma and Mathnasium, where the effective royalty rate is in the 20 to 30% range. So anything above 10%, unless you're getting crazy value from the franchisor and they're handling like the sales, marketing, lead generation, anything above 10% is going to be a red flag. So those are some things to look out for when you're looking at a low cost franchise to open up in 2023. On Vetted Biz, we've built section of the sites, franchises under $1,000, under $5,000, under $10,000, under $50,000. So I encourage you to go to Vetted Biz. I don't have enough time to name all the franchises that are less than $100,000. There's hundreds of them on our website. So you can select on vettedbiz.com under the franchise opportunity section your investment range, so you can see what the best low-cost franchise is for you. And if you're a Vetted Biz member, you're going to be able to dive into the average sales, earnings, resale value, a lot of the data you need to collect, then to decide to connect with the franchisor or not, as well as vet that information you received with us from current franchisees and former franchisees. The best low-cost franchises in 2023 are going to depend a lot on you. I've given you a roadmap to explore. Shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com if there's a specific low-cost franchise that you'd like us to explore in 2023.